and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Karina Joy and I pretty much just talk about books here on this channel, and today I am excited to share with you all the things that I got at the recent library sale that we had here in my community. I was super excited because all of the kids books were 50 cents or 25 cents, and that included middle grade, which I love to read, so I got quite a few for that, and then I got some other books that I've been eyeballing as well. So there's no particular order. I am just going to show you what I have and go from there. Okay, I got this book for one of my friends. She was wanting to go to the book sale and did not get to, and so I picked this up for her because she had mentioned that she wanted to read it. But it is The House in the Cerulean Sea. I don't know if I said that right. And it is by TJ Klune. Now, if you've been around BookTube long, you've probably heard of this book, but if you haven't, I will let you know a little bit about it. Linus Baker is a by-the-book caseworker in the department in charge of magical youth. At 40, he lives in a tiny house with a devious cat and his old records for company, but his quiet life is about to change. I'm not going to read much more than that, but I will, as with every book haul, I will share the first sentence because I love that. I put that in my book journal along with my favorite quote and my thoughts, so I have to share the first sentence with you as well. "Oh dear," Linus Baker said, wiping the sweat from his brow. "This is most unusual." That was actually the first paragraph, but I'm gonna let my friend read this and then she's gonna tell me how amazing it is, and then I'm gonna have to pick it up and read it myself. I might also try to find another copy of it and buddy read it with her as well. The next one I picked up, I was excited to find. I have a goal, and it is to read all the Newbery Honor books, and so I found one, and it is King of the Wind. This is by Marguerite Henry, and it was the winner in 1940 something. 1948 is when it was published, so I'm assuming it's the 1948 winner. It could be 1949. I'll put it here. But anyway, this is about a horse. Obviously, he is an Arabian horse, and I really don't know much about it. I just know that it's really cute. What you need? There are some really amazing illustrations in here, so I'm excited. Let's see. I'm going to read the first sentence. I don't want to know much about this one. So the first sentence is, "The morning fog had lifted, giving way to a clear day." And there's an illustration on the first page. I love stories about animals, so this one should be good. I have a helper. You want to say hi?
Hi.
The next one I picked up is for my alphabet challenge for the letter Z. This is Zane and the Hurricane, a story of Katrina, and it is by, the library put a sticker over the author's name, so let me find it. It is by Rodman Philbrick. I live right in the middle of a hurricane area. So I am intrigued to read a story about this. While I have never sat through or lived in the area during a terrible hurricane, this area was hit by Hurricane Harvey a few years ago and flooded pretty bad. And so it's just interesting to me to read about, because it's definitely a new thing that we have to deal with as a family, because we've never lived in an area like this before. So I think it'll be interesting just to kind of dive into the subject and see what people go through in those scenarios. So I'm excited about this one. I know that it is about a little boy that is in the middle of Katrina. That's about all I know. Okay. Bandy is a mutt like me. That's the first sentence. Okay, the next one is Beau at Ballard Creek by Kirkpatrick Hill. This is a story about a little girl, I believe. Yes, a little girl who gets adopted by two very grumpy old gold miners up in Alaska, and it is about her relationship with the native people in the area and her adoptive family and all the things that she goes through on during that adventure. And this one actually has a lot of really cute illustrations as well. So I think this is going to be a cute read. But this one, the first sentence is, oh, I love this illustration. It says, Beau had two fathers and no mothers, and after she got the fathers, she got a brother too, but not in the usual way. I think it'll be a really cute read. Next. It's a heavy one. Okay, so this one I picked up because I have been interested in reading this author's works, but I've never read her before, so I don't know. I might have picked up a book that I'm not interested in, but I figured for $1, might as well try it and see. But it is the Selected Letters of Willa Cather. Willa Cather is an author that wrote back in the early 1900s. She wrote O Pioneer, and the books that come after that. And I don't know, this intrigued me. It is definitely a chunker of a book, but it is supposed to be all letters that she had written to all kinds of people, ranging from just family to people like Robert Frost and the president of Czechoslovakia. And so I thought it would be interesting to just read some letters from somebody that lived long before I did and kind of get a picture into their lives. Oh, I don't know if I can find a good first sentence in this one because it's letters, but I'll look and see. I also like that this book has photographs of her throughout her life, so it's very interesting. Because these are letters, there's not really a good first sentence to read, so I'm not going to, but I'm interested in reading this.
It's not that heavy when you have two hands.
That's true. The next one I got is Out of Place. This is a middle grade book that I have been eyeballing on Book Outlet for a while. This is by Jennifer Belcher. Stop doing that. It says, how do you find where you fit in? There's a little letter on the back that I'll read to you. It says, Dear Nina, I hate my mom. I asked her again about leaving the island and she said no. Just like always, I want to climb out my bedroom window and never come back. I want to run all the way to Squibby, dive into the ocean and swim far away. Instead, I'm sitting in my same room at my same desk, looking at the same dark yard. I'm imagining where you are as I write this. Are you still driving? Are you already in New York City? Wherever you are, I know you're somewhere I've never been. Please tell me everything. Write back as soon as you can. Love, Cove. Okay, the first sentence of this is 41.342807, comma, dash 70.743469. That's where I live in numbers. I'm going to read a little bit more. Every place on this earth has an address in numbers. It's so people who don't speak the same language can tell each other where they live, so they can find each other anywhere in the world. But that doesn't make any sense, because how would they even ask the question in the first place? How could someone who speaks Chinese ask someone who speaks French where they live and expect an answer? Looks really cute. The next one I picked up is Tua and the Elephant, and this is by R.P. Harris. I have seen this one quite a few times. I'm not real sure where. I want to say it was like Goodreads or the library. I don't know. I've seen this a few times and thought about picking it up, but I hadn't. And then when I saw that it was for sale, I grabbed it. I wanted to show you cute little illustrations. It is a middle grade book. Everything is in purple and yellow, which is pretty cool. I like purple and yellow.
Don't forget green.
I also like green. I don't know much about this book other than that Tua lives in Thailand and apparently meets an elephant. But I'm going to read you the first sentence. It says, Tua and her mother lived in Chiang Mai, Thailand. I probably said that wrong. On a quiet lane near one of the city's most popular night markets. Cute. The next one I picked up is a graphic novel by Tue T. Sutherland, and it is Wings of Fire, the graphic novel. This is book 1, The Dragonette Prophecy. Now, I have never read the Wings of Fire books, but I really do love graphic novels, so I picked this one up just because I thought it would be fun, and then if I like it, I might consider picking up some of the books as well. Plus, I'm hoping that I can talk some of my children into liking graphic novels. Most of them don't, but maybe I can find one of them that will love them. And the last one I have is Wolf Hollow. Sorry, my lights are not liking the laminate. Is Wolf Hollow by Lauren Wolk. This one, it says, growing up in the shadows cast by 2 world wars, Annabelle has lived a mostly quiet, steady life in her small Pennsylvania town until the day new student Betty Gallengary walks into her class. Betty quickly reveals herself to be cruel and manipulative, and while her bullying seems isolated at first, things quickly escalate, and reclusive World War I veteran Toby becomes a target of her attacks. I'm not going to read much more about that. I don't like to read the synopsis because I feel like it gives spoilers, and so I don't want to do that. Trying to find the first sentence. Oh, missed it. Okay, so the first sentence is, it began with the China piggy bank that my Aunt Lily had given me for my 5th Christmas. So that is Wolf Hollow. I've heard good things about this book, so I am excited to read it one day. So that is it. That is my library sale book haul. I spent $10 on all of these, which I was super excited about. I also took my little angel here with me and a couple of friends, and we had lots of fun. But if you liked that video, I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.
Bye.